The secret business model behind free apps. You are the product. You open your phone, and everything is free. Social media, search engines, maps, videos, messaging apps. No bill, no subscription, no payment screen. And yet, these companies are worth billions. Some are worth trillions. So here is the question. Who is paying? Because in business, nothing valuable is free. If you are not paying with money, you are paying with something else. And today, I will explain exactly what that is, how the system works, and why it matters more than you think. Stay with me, because once you see this, you will never use free apps the same way again. Let's start very simple. Imagine a restaurant. You walk in, you eat a full meal, and when you ask for the bill, they say, it's free. Would you believe that? Of course not. You would immediately ask, okay, so what's the catch? Free apps work the same way. They look friendly. They feel useful. They solve real problems. But behind the screen, there is a very precise business model running, a model built on psychology, on habits, and on human behavior. Let's go back in time for a moment. Before the internet, software was simple. You bought it once, you owned it, like buying a calculator or a CD or a camera. The company made money one time. That was it. But then the internet changed everything. Suddenly, software could update itself. Suddenly, companies could reach millions of people instantly. And someone asked a very dangerous question. What if we make it free? At first, this sounded crazy. How can you run a business without charging customers? But then they realized something important. If the price is zero, everyone joins. No thinking, no hesitation. Free removes friction. And when everyone joins, something powerful happens. Scale. Millions become billions. And with billions of people comes something more valuable than money. Attention. Attention is the real currency of the internet. Every second you look at a screen has value. Every scroll, every pause, every click. Think about it. When you scroll through a feed, you are not just consuming content. You are producing data. Data about what you like, what you ignore, what makes you emotional, what keeps you watching. You may not notice it, but the app does. Always. Let me explain this like you are 5. Imagine a playground. The gate is free. Kids run in. Parents are happy. But everywhere you look, there are ads. Ice cream signs, toy posters, game booths. The playground itself is not the business. The people inside it are. Free apps are digital playgrounds. They don't sell access. They sell your presence. Now here's where it gets interesting. Apps don't just want people. They want the right people. Advertisers don't want to show ads to everyone. They want to show ads to someone who is likely to buy. That is where data comes in. Every action you take inside an app is a signal. When you like a post, signal. When you stop scrolling for 2 seconds, signal. When you search something late at night, big signal. Over time, the app builds a profile. Not your name, not your address, but a behavioral mirror, a digital version of you. This profile knows what kind of content keeps you engaged, what topics excite you, what makes you angry, what makes you curious. Sometimes, this profile knows you better than you know yourself. And this is extremely valuable, because now advertisers can do something magical. They can target. Instead of saying, show this ad to everyone, they say, show this ad to people who look like this. People who are tired, people who are insecure, people who want change, people who are ready to buy. That precision is worth billions. Let's follow the money. An advertiser pays the app. The app shows you content and ads mixed together. You watch, you click, you buy. Money flows, but you never see the transaction. That's why it feels free. But here's the key idea. If something is free, you are not the customer. You are the inventory. Now let's talk about time, because time is where things get serious. Apps don't just want your attention. They want as much of it as possible. Why? Because more time means more ads, more data, more accuracy, more money. So apps are designed very carefully. Infinite scroll, no natural stopping point. Notifications that arrive at just the right moment. Autoplay videos so you don't decide to continue. These features are not accidents. They are outcomes of testing. Thousands of experiments designed to keep you engaged. Have you ever said, "I'll just check this for 5 minutes," and then suddenly 30 minutes are gone? That is not because you are weak. It is because the system is strong. Your brain is being optimized against. Let's talk psychology for a moment. The human brain loves novelty. Every new post is a small reward, a tiny dopamine hit. Not too big, not too small, just enough to keep you scrolling. It's the same mechanism used in slot machines. You don't know what comes next, and uncertainty is addictive. Apps don't need you to love them. They just need you to stay. Now, imagine this happening to billions of people every single day. That is the real business model. Not apps, not features, human behavior at scale. At some point, something shifts. People start feeling tired, distracted, overwhelmed. They blame themselves. I lack discipline. I waste too much time. But here's the truth. You are not failing. You are participating in a system designed to win. Now comes the turning point. Once you understand the game, you get power. Because awareness breaks automation. When you know how attention is monetized, you start making conscious choices. You stop scrolling by default. You start choosing intentionally. This doesn't mean you should delete every app. It means you should understand the trade. Free apps give you value, but they take something too. Your focus, your time, your mental energy. Once you see that exchange clearly, you can decide how much you are willing to pay. Think of attention like money. You don't give money to every stranger, so why give attention to every algorithm? The most valuable people today are not the richest. They are the most focused, because focus is rare, and whatever is rare becomes powerful. So next time you open a free app, pause for 1 second. Ask yourself, what is this app trying to get from me right now? Your answer will change how you use technology. And here's the biggest lesson. Free is never free. Someone always pays. The question is it money or is it you? If this video helped you understand how the system really works, if it made you think differently about your habits, your time, and your attention, then you already won. Because understanding is the first step to control. If you want more simple explanations about money, psychology, and the systems shaping your life, you can support the channel by liking this video. And if you want to keep learning, subscribe. New videos every week. Your attention matters. Spend it wisely.